and welcome back to I Aud Vlogs. Today I'm going to be showing you what is on my phone 2019. So I don't know if I don't think I've done this year yet. If I have, I've got a new phone and a lot of different, I think, new things on it since last time. So let's begin with my phone. So this is what it looks like. I got the iPhone X, I think that's what it's called, an extra large. So it's a lot bigger than like the normal phones. And at first I didn't know if I would like the extra large one because you kind of have to get used to holding it since it is so giant. But I actually I love it so much more. And whenever I hold someone's phone that's not extra large one, I feel like it's gonna fall in my hands. So this is what it looks like. My phone case has constellations on it and I love it so much just because I love stargazing and all things space. And so that's what my phone box case looks like. And then I got a hollow pop socket, and I don't know how people can live without pop sockets. How do you hold your phone if you don't have a pop socket? I feel like it's just gonna fall out of your hands. So definitely got one of those. But anyways, since that's the outside of my phone, let's move on to the inside and see what juicy things I have on my phone. So I'm gonna start screen recording. Right, 3, 2, 1, and boom, screen record. Alright, so this is what my phone looks like. I've got a picture of the Eiffel Tower on my lock screen. And then when you go into my phone, the background is a picture of Moab. And France and Moab are some of my favorite places ever. And so they just make me so happy, and that's why they're my background on my phone. But yeah, this background is called the Double Arch. And I went there last year. No, two years? Last year? I don't even know. But anyway, so these are my apps on my first page. Kind of super boring. There's nothing really interesting. I've got classic FaceTime, reminders, maps, weather, app store, iTunes, wallet. Half of these I don't even use. Wallet, who uses wallet? And let's check the weather. Oh! It's gonna snow all next week. Oh, this is so sad. So when I'm filming this, it's kind of in the middle of November, a couple days before Thanksgiving. It has not snowed at all, and in Utah that's kind of rare. It starts snowing pretty fast. Sometimes in October you can see snow. This year has been great because there's been no snow, but I think I just jinxed all of us, so I'm sorry to everyone in the state of Utah. On my second page, I've got a few other things, probably a little bit more interesting. So these are my games that I have. I have Psych, Spyfall, PUBG, which I highly recommend. It's like Fortnite, but knockoff Fortnite, I like to call it. And basically, you do all the same stuff, but you don't do the building part of Fortnite, and I think it's so much easier. It's better. I got The Truth Comes Out, Skyview Light, Magic Piano, Geocaching, Minecraft, Just Dance Controller. So I need more game recommendations, you guys. Comment down below more games I should download, because honestly, most of my games are with multiple people I have to play with, like Spyfall and Psych. And The Truth Comes Out, and Just Dance I can play by myself, but I have to have the game. Next up is Lifestyle, and I feel like this is my adulting category because honestly, no kid has this. So I have Tile, Amazon Alexa, HelloFresh, Amazon, Etsy, Venmo, Headspace, Purple, and Target. And a lot of these apps are stores like Amazon, Target, all that stuff, because you get coupons on there. And also, fun fact, when you go to the store, it has a map on your phone, and if you want to find something really quick, just type in what you want and it takes you where it's at. It's so nice, so you don't spend forever in Walmart or Target, which who doesn't want to spend forever in Target, but still, highly recommend. And on my second page, I have Costa Vida, Hobby Lobby, my car, and Walmart. So, and I get HelloFresh every week, so I use that app to pick out all of my meals for the week. So, next up is school. We've got good old Duo Mobile, BYU, Calculator, Google Drive, Google Docs, Quizlet, Kahoot, and Student, which honestly, I think Student is Canvas, and I remember using that a lot in high school, but I hardly ever use it anymore, so I don't know why it's on my phone still, honestly. Some things I just don't want to delete just in case I ever use it again. So next up is my social media. I got my Instagram, my Twitter, my Snapchat, YouTube, Cameo, Marco Polo, Facebook, Photoshop, TikTok, and also shout out to Cameo. This is not even an ad, guys. This is not a self-promo, but if you ever wanted a personalized shout out or a birthday message or anything from me, you can request it on Cameo. It does cost money, but you can type in whatever you want me to know about you, and usually I make like a 2 to 3 personalized message for you, and I love it. So that's what that is, if you're wondering. I don't think a lot of people know what Cameo is. My second page is Photoshop, PopJam, Preview, YouTube Studio, Facetune, Dropbox, and Google Calendar. And honestly, I don't even use a lot of the Photoshop stuff. Like, I don't really care what my photos look like. But recently I wanted to like have an Instagram theme, because I guess it's good to have an Instagram theme. My sister has one. She's like, you need one. And so I have all these photo editing apps, and honestly the only one I really use is Lightroom. Next up, I have church stuff like my church scriptures and LDS tools. And then the other category, I have music. So I have Apple Music, Pandora, and Spotify. And so when I was younger, I used to use Pandora a lot. Like that was my main source of music. And then I started using Apple Music a lot. But the thing is with Apple Music, like you have to pay for every song you want. So that's kind of a bummer. So then I switched to Spotify, and you can pay for Spotify Premium every month, but I'm one of those people that don't pay, so I get the ads. Next category is entertainment. So I got NBC and Netflix, and honestly the only reason why I have NBC on my phone is because I used to watch The Good Place, and you can't get it on, well, at least you couldn't at the time, get it on Netflix, and I don't have cable, and so I would always watch it through NBC. So that's why I have it on my phone. And Netflix, I don't watch a whole lot of, but I don't want to delete it because, I mean, sometimes you're just in the Netflix mood, you know? Like, all right, next up we have utilities, compass and measure. Like, honestly, when do I even use this stuff? Why is it in a folder? I don't know. And then my last category is travel. So I have Duolingo, Rosetta Stone, WhatsApp, and Fly Delta. And Duolingo and Rosetta Stone are awesome because that's how you can learn a different language. And so I've been learning French on them. By the way, this whole video, nothing in here is sponsored. I'm just talking purely out of everything that I think about my apps. So, and WhatsApp is an app that you can, it's like Messenger, where you can like texting people, but this way you could do it internationally, and I don't think it costs money, so that's awesome. You could talk to anyone. Like when I was in Europe, I used that a lot. So those are my apps, but guys, I kind of been like racing past them because I want to get to the most juicy part of my video, and that is my notes. So a lot of these are like classes that I've heard that were good. My roommate recommended One Loved Babe, which I think is like an online boutique, so that's what this thing is. But then I've got things like 55. Why do I have a note that says 55? So this notes is, I have a lot of scattered notes, but the top 3 questions are like questions I had for like college stuff, because when you go to college, guys, you go in without knowing anything. At least me, like I have to figure everything out myself. And so I am so confused. Do I have to claim my associate's degree or not? Or do you just automatically get it when you get your bachelor's? But what if you don't want to get a bachelor's? Like for those people that just want an associate's degree, do you have to go to your counseling center and say, I want an associate's degree? And if you guys don't know the order, because I honestly didn't even know the order of like college degrees until I got in college. So it goes, associate's degree is 2 years, and then bachelor's degree is another 2 years, so 4 years for bachelor's degree. And then master's degree and doctorate degrees are in grad school, which you have to apply for, which is like college step number 2. And so those are a lot more years. And so right now I'm planning on getting a bachelor's and maybe a master's, but do I have to claim an associate's degree like when I hit that, or do I just automatically get an associate's when I get my bachelor's? Like, tell me in the comments down below if you guys know. But yeah, then the rest of these are just like YouTube ideas, which actually are pretty good ideas, so I'm gonna save those ones. All right, so this next folder is of random movie ideas I have in my head. Guys, my friends know that I'm like notorious for having like crazy ideas that just like, I don't know, I can come up with really crazy book, movie ideas. So I'll just give you like a list of things that I think of randomly. So One of them is, instead of a regular ink tattoo, what if the tattoo artist takes some of your blood, mixes it with something to make it permanent, and then gives you a tattoo using your own blood? Like, you know, like when you get tattoos, it's like ink. But what if instead of using ink, they use your blood and mix it with some concoction so it's like permanent, and you get a tattoo with your blood? Like, what? Like, how did I even think of this? I don't know, but I did, and so I wrote it down. I think that'd be like a cool movie or book idea. Like just a little detail in the book, not like the whole plot, but yeah. My next one is, what if when a person stays still for 1 minute, they turn invisible until they move again? Like, what if, like right now, since I'm not really moving that much, like if I just sit here, I just turn invisible. And so I like don't become visible again until I physically like move, and then you can see me. Like it's, I don't know, it'd be so crazy. So I guess when you sleep, like you're invisible unless you like move around a lot when you sleep. But yeah, what if people just like are chameleons and just like turn invisible when they're not walking around? Like that'd be insane. Okay, this is another idea I had a while back ago. So it says, what if clouds played music all the time? So when it rains, it's sad music. When it's sunny, it's happy hippie music, thunder, screamo, and so on. And so people live their lives used to this until one day the music all of a sudden stops. So depending on the weather is like, depending on the kind of music you hear. So like, when it's sunny, it's gonna be all happy music, and then when it's like thunderstorm, it's like screamo music, and like the music just plays from the clouds or like just the sky in general. And like this whole society grows up like knowing this and being used to it, and then one day it just like stops all of a sudden. Like I think that'd be so cool. If anyone steals that idea for a movie, I need credit, okay? I needed some of that revenue because this is my idea. I've never heard anyone ever say this, so this is an OG original Audrey idea. And then my last one is, what if instead of slowly aging over time, you never aged or looked different until your birthday and your face and body totally changed? So you know how like people age every single day. Like there's like minute differences that you don't notice that change about you every single day. But like, what if we lived in a world where we looked like a 1-year-old until we were 2, or like a 2-year-old until we were 3? Like, so your body doesn't change until your birthday, and then all of a sudden, like all those changes that would have been made throughout the year just happened all at one time. Like, that'd be so crazy. Like, what if you were like didn't have wrinkles, and then one day on your birthday, boom, like 5 wrinkles show up? Like that'd be so insane. So that's another one of my crazy ideas. Oh yeah, this is the beginning of my channel when I was trying to create like what I wanted to do and like what I wanted to name my channel. So I was originally gonna name it ODD Vlogs, like odd vlogs, like weird vlogs. But then my name is like Aud Vlogs, so that's what it ended up being. And then I was gonna have a catchphrase saying, "Are you odd yet?" But we decided to not make that part of my channel, so yeah, that's not what happened, but it's on my phone for memories, so yep, that's there. Okay, I have this random note on my phone, says Riptide on ukulele. And this is like because a couple years ago I got this ukulele from Clamor, and I actually learned how to play the ukulele for like 1 summer, and I think the only song I know is the Lava song, like I Lava You, from like the ad that always played before Moana. And I wanted to learn the Riptide because I feel like that's a classic ukulele song. So I wrote it down on my phone, and I don't know if I've ever learned it, and I don't even know where my ukulele is now, but yeah, random stuff on my phone. So alright you guys, so that's it for today's video. That's what's on my phone. I've also got a bunch more random notes, so if you guys want a part 2, or if you guys want anything, like give me any suggestions you guys want, and I can make it for this channel. But if you guys like this video, give it a big thumbs up and make sure you subscribe. And you guys know what time it is. Random ding sing sing.